Welcome back. The search for remains, including those of Canadians, continues at the site of a collapsed condo in Florida. But a tropical storm hitting the state is complicating those efforts. So joining us live right now is CNN's Isabel Rosales, joining us from St. Pete Beach near Tampa. We have been watching your feed all morning long, Isabel, and the pictures tell quite the story. Can you break this down for us with Tropical Storm Elsa and exactly what is happening?
Yeah, hey, good morning to you, Melanie. So right now we're really getting a mixed bag. We're getting spurts of rain. We're getting this heavy wind that just will not let up. At times so strong you can actually hear it whistle. But we're also getting moments of sunshine, and that is typical Florida for you, right? So actually, let's zoom in right here. We can see that some of the tourists have been venturing out of the hotel, checking out the water, going, hey, is this Elsa thing still around here? Are we seeing the impacts? They look at those choppy waves, they feel that wind, and they go, yeah, it is still here. We're not seeing anyone out in the water right now. Actually, one person off camera that you can't see right now. And that is probably a good idea that most people are staying out of the water because there is a risk of a rip current. So we're keeping an eye on this thing. Landfall expected here in the next hour or two. We can also see out in the beachfront, these blue things you're seeing, those are beach chairs. So when you have high winds, a big problem are flying projectiles. These things are dangerous. So the hotel has actually zip tied them down. Right now it's a waiting game, but still very windy, and those bursts of rain still coming through.
Isabel, there's a number of stories that we are following regarding this storm. But first, I know you were in Surfside. You're a Florida resident, and you were in Surfside covering the story for some time. We know one Canadian, the remains of one Canadian have been found, 3 missing, over 100 are still unaccounted for. Can you talk about the hampering of these efforts here with Tropical Storm Elsa and what this all means?
Yeah, absolutely. And thank goodness they didn't seem to get as much of the worst conditions as they were originally anticipating with Elsa there. But nonetheless, they're still seeing winds, right? And we know what a precarious situation it is with the pile of rubble that they really need to balance out. They're working with structural engineers there. So when you have things shifting around, that makes unsafe conditions. Then when you get the rain, that's adding weight to the pile. Then when you get the lightning, that's an automatic pause in search efforts or recovery efforts there. So, of course, that does not help their situation at all. It's not what they want to see. They want to find these people that are unaccounted for, and they want to give answers to these families. And the weather, it's Florida, it will get in the way.
Finally, for you, Isabel, for our Canadian viewers here watching across the country, the Montreal Canadiens flew into Tampa Bay yesterday, just as the conditions were getting worse. I know they had a very bumpy ride, and they're going to be playing Tampa Bay Lightning for Game 5. Things are starting to get a little bit better condition-wise, though, I assume, for them to be moving ahead.
Yeah, Melody, I have not heard yet of them possibly delaying this game. We're just going to have to see. Of course, it's slated to happen here at Amalie Arena in Tampa. And should the Bolts win another one, that's it. Stanley Cup coming right back, staying here in Tampa. So fingers crossed for hockey fans all over that this game will continue on and Elsa will be out of the way and will not get in the way.
There we go. And Canadians are fingers crossed that the Montreal Canadiens will take this one. But Isabel Rosales, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Please do stay safe. All right, time now is 9:13. We're going to check in with Devo Brown. She's got her fingers crossed there. We've got our fingers crossed here.